Here we go, one of the trickiest problems on the test. It says an auto club drove a new hybrid car 442.4 miles. They refilled the gas tank with 10.2 gallons of gas. How many miles per gallon did the hybrid car get? Okay, so we have a car, someone drove it 442.4 miles. They refilled the gas tank with 10.2 gallons of gas. How many miles per gallon did the hybrid car get? I see the word per, so I'm going to pee on this. My pee is apparently like water because it's blue. And every time I pee, I put the 1, and every time I pee, I make a ratio table. The ratio table is going to go over here. The 2 units, as many people figured out, was miles and gallons. It said they drove the car 442.4 miles. And they refilled the gas tank with 10.2 gallons. How many, with the N, how many miles, the N goes here, per 1 gallon, the 1 goes here, did the hybrid car get? Okay, a few different ways to solve this. Every time for this, we're going to use cross multiplication. 10.2 times N equals 442.4 times 1, which is 442.4. Every time I cross multiply, I follow the same steps. I copy down the N. I copy down 442.4, and then I divide by 10.2. This problem is looking a little bit like a dot and spot to me. That is 10.2 goes into 442.4. Okay, move the dog over once, move the cat away once. Our new problem, and this is where it gets ugly, is 102 going into 4,424 with the cat now over here. So let's zoom in on this and take it one step at a time. Here we go. 102 goes into 4, it doesn't. 102 goes into 44, it doesn't. 102 goes into 442. That goes in 4 times. I'm not going to waste your time with the math. That would be 408. Hook the line, subtract. Here we go. Scratch it, make it smaller. I'm getting 34. I pull down the 4. 102 goes into 344. Again, you can roll your 102s on the side. Just for the sake of time, I'm going to tell you that it goes in 3 times, and that's 306. Here you're starting to see the problem. We're almost running out of space. I'm going to scratch this, make it smaller, pull one to my side. That's 3, 8. And now I come across the same issue I've seen in one other problem before. Seems like I've run out. When this happens with a decimal, you can always add a 0 and then pop the decimal point up here. Okay? So now I'm going 102 going into 380. I know this is going to be nasty, but I'm going to have to write down here. It's going to go in 3 times. And that is 380 divided by 306. Oh my goodness, just forget to go on. This gives you 74. For those of you who are still with me, you're going to add another 0, pulling it down. This is the nastiest thing I've ever done. And this is going to go in, think 7 times with 714. And the funny thing, and probably the most frustrating thing about this problem, is that there is still a remainder. And now I'm going to zoom back and look at all of the answer choices after all that work we just did. I have 43.37 and still a little bit extra. The answer, even though the question should have said about, the answer is 43.37. There is no other answer that's even close to this. So 43.37 was the answer to this very, very tricky problem.